Sonic the Hedgehog first joined Smash all the way back in the Brawl days, and since then his moveset hasn't really changed all that much. He's only gotten a few new tracks and a few new stages, and that's pretty much it. And it saddens me to think this huge franchise, which has so many characters and is known to rival Nintendo's own mascot, well, not so much anymore, doesn't really have that much representation in Smash. But what if one more character from this huge Sonic universe could join Smash? Who would it be? Let's go through the top 5 best picks, but before we do, please make sure to subscribe if you enjoy this type of content where we cover every potential character that could join the roster, and we also do plenty of other Nintendo content here as well, Pokemon content, a lot of gameplay stuff. We are so close to 2K subscribers. When you're watching this video, we may already be on 2K subscribers, but yeah, it would really mean a lot to me if you do subscribe, and let's get on with the video.
Sunrise.
Now, starting off at the bottom of the list, we have Amy Rose.
Huh? Amy?
Now, hear me out here. I was originally going to have Metal Sonic, but I've decided to remove him from the list entirely because it's literally just Sonic but metal. There can be way more interesting picks than that, and honestly Amy would be kind of cool to have in. Would I want her over other obvious choices? No, which is why she's at the bottom of the list. And her moveset would be pretty different from the rest of the cast, especially because she has that gigantic hammer that she carries around. And if you really wanted to switch things up, you could have Big the Cat and Cream a part of her moveset, going with the classic Sonic Hero style. But yeah, I know a lot of people would prefer like Silver or Metal Sonic here instead of Amy, but Amy Rose is definitely more iconic. She's more well known, and it would be really nice to have a female in. And also Amy isn't represented as much as she used to be, so come on Sega, give Amy a bit more time with Sonic. Coming in at number 4 is Knuckles. Now this is where things get tough. I sort of struggle to rank these next 4 characters, but anyway, Knuckles would have a awesome moveset, just from his gliding ability alone. He would obviously be more of a strong character unlike Sonic, and the tracks they could add alone with this character would be amazing, which is one of the reasons why I put him on this list. I mean, just take all of those Sonic Adventure 2 rap songs and just slap them straight in there, because they're all absolutely amazing, seriously. And Pumpkin Hill as well would make a hell of a good stage. And also just a random, completely random 4, which probably wouldn't happen because of how broken it would be, but just imagine if they gave Knuckles the ability to climb the stage, you know, like the bottom of the stage and everything. Obviously it wouldn't be like for long, it would be a limited time, but that would be so cool. But it probably won't happen because it's broken. But it was just a random 4. Knuckles would be really cool, you know. You could give him dig abilities, gliding abilities, even something related to the Chaos Emeralds, because obviously he guards them. So there's lots they could do with Knuckles, and he's a really popular character, of course, which is why a lot of people think, yeah, he'd be cool in. Anyways, on to number 3, I had to go with Eggman. Now, originally I was going to put him a lot higher on the list because of the whole hero versus villain thing. It's a really cool theme they went for in Smash Ultimate, but I struggled to think of a moveset for him, and I only sort of thought of 2 different ways that they could do this. Now, one way is adding him in his mech suit, which we do see him in quite a lot, and it would obviously be very similar to Bowser Jr., and it worked really well with Bowser Jr., so not saying it's necessarily bad, but obviously he'd be a very slow character, and sometimes they aren't that fun to play with. But yeah, if he was in his mech suit, he would obviously be shooting missiles everywhere and stuff like that, or even they could add him in that little flying floaty thing, whatever they call it. I don't know how that would work. It'd be a little bit weird, especially because it's off ground all the time. And the only other way is having him outside of the mech suits completely and just having him walking around like a normal character. But honestly, those Sonic Adventure 2 battle days where you can race with Eggman down City Escape, that still scarred me to this day. So maybe the mech suit is the best option for them, and obviously he'd be more of a ranged character. And oh, definitely having the Death Egg Bot as his final smash would be amazing. That would be really cool to add in. So yeah, number 3, Eggman, arguably the second most iconic character in the whole Sonic universe, so he'd be a good pick. Now, coming in at number 2, we have Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, everyone was expecting Shadow the Hedgehog to be an Echo, and I understand that. I think especially since Ken was revealed, everyone was like, yeah, let's go for Shadow as an Echo. I was all for it as well, because I just wanted another Sonic character in, and I seen people online arguing that Shadow is different enough to be his own unique character, and I also agree with that. But he could work well as an Echo and a unique fighter, which is why I didn't really care what happened. As long as he got in, I was happy with it. And also, I don't really like Sonic's moveset all that much. I think it could be so much better and have so much more creativity into it. Maybe Shadow being his own unique character could sort of fix that a little bit. But if Shadow was ever to join, it would 100% be more likely that he would join as an Echo. It's the easier option for them, just to get another Sonic character in, make people happy. put him in as an Echo. It doesn't take too much effort and job's done. And they could still change a few moves around, but we'll just have to see if Shadow does ever join. It'd be really cool either way. And obviously with stages as well, Radical Highway would work really well. If they were to add Shadow, I'd imagine they'd go for like a Sonic Adventure 2 theme, add a bunch of different tracks from Sonic Adventure 2. Probably the Shadow the Hedgehog main theme would join as well. I forget the title of it, but that's a really cool track. Pretty edgy, but it's pretty cool. And yeah, if Shadow joined, a Sonic Adventure 2 theme would be really cool. And he's pretty likely, honestly. There's still a chance that he could get in, so let's hope for the best. So we're at number 1 now. I think it's pretty easy to guess who it's going to be, and if I didn't include this person on the list, it'd be pretty weird. So I think you know who I'm going with here. It isn't going to be Big the Cat, it isn't going to be Charmy the Bee, or it isn't going to be a Chow. It's Tails. Come on, you knew it was Tails. Sonic's best friend since 1992. He is arguably the second most iconic Sonic character next to the main man himself. You can call Dr. Eggman the second most iconic, or Tails. You can, I don't know, it's probably Tails. But let's be real here, Tails in Smash would be absolutely amazing. Honestly, there's so much potential here with this character. He is obviously known for having 2 tails, which would make a hell of an up B. Or you could even show off his love for tech by adding in his famous plane, or maybe save that for a final Smash. You could even throw in a mech suit or something like that. I'm not too sure. Tails has a lot of potential. You could also add Chemical Plant Zone with him, which would be a really cool stage. And there's just so much to this character. Honestly, we all love Tails. He would definitely make a really good pick. And I think if Sakurai was ever to add another Sonic the Hedgehog character in, it would definitely be Tails, 100%, unless they want to go through the Echo sort of route, and that probably would be Shadow, maybe Metal Sonic, but I'd be pretty angry if they did choose Metal Sonic, because there's so many better picks out there. But what do you guys think? Tails for Smash? I definitely think it would be a really cool pick. Everyone loves Tails, right? He's a really cool character, and it does kind of sort of tie in with things a little bit if we think about the Sonic the Hedgehog sequel, the movie and everything. Tails is going to be in that, so maybe they could sort of do, I don't know, I'm just being a bit ridiculous at this point. But let me know in the comments down below, do you think the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise deserves a bit more representation in Smash? Do you think we should get another character? Or do you think they should just leave it alone and focus on a series that hasn't got any representation at all, with these last 5 Smash characters to join? Personally, that's what I would go for. I would much rather like Crash or Rayman or Spyro or Doom Guy, characters from series that don't have any representation. I'd rather those get in than series that are already in. But if I was to pick certain series to get more representation, Sonic is definitely on my list. Kirby as well, which I'll probably do in another video, as well as Zelda. That deserves a bit more representation. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe for more Nintendo content, and I will see you all next time.
Sunrise.